Hey, so today I'm going to be building out an AI assistant complete from scratch. It's going to reply to all the inquiries for the PMU salon that I'm going to be giving this away to for free. So I'm literally going to be building out the AI assistant with you here with me, and then getting ChatGPT to pick a PMU business at random and just sending them for free. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to show you how accessible it is to actually create an AI assistant that will reply to all your inquiries as a PMU artist. So yeah, if you follow along, you're going to have basically going to be able to build this out yourself today and then basically have like a copy and paste AI assistant that you can implement in your own business. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I've got just before we dive into the video, some quick context. So I've worked with dozens of PMU artists building predictable and consistent businesses that basically run themselves. So this AI that I'm about to show you now for free, so it plays like a big part in building a business that does run itself because you won't have to reply to any inquiries. So the AI I like to call her Kyra, just as a name. So what can Kyra do? So Kyra can instantly respond to your leads, can book consultations for you on your calendar. You can work 24/7. Obviously, it saves you a ton of time, like I would say about 10, 12 hours a week, depending on how much time you're spending on replying to inquiries right now. So we'll keep your calendar full and it can tailor to your tone and style. So as a PMU artist, why do you need Kyra? So reason number one is speed to inquiry, and that's really the most important detail here that Kyra can do because she replies within a minute every single time. Whereas, let's say you're halfway through a treatment, obviously you're not going to be able to reply for like another hour and a half. So, in a potential client that wants PMU done, they may reach out to 4 or 5 different PMU artists, and that's something I found, with my experience working with PMU artists. So, then in that case, you're going to miss out on that inquiry and then you're going to lose that client. Whereas with Kyra, she's going to reply within a minute and you're going to get that client and then your competition isn't, I guess. So that's one reason. And the second reason is just to have more flexibility and freedom, especially during family time on holidays where you do want to take time off and just enjoy your time. But then you can't really do that if you're missing out on inquiries and then you're missing out on clients. So instead, you're just gonna have Kyra replying to them, and yeah, you can have best of both worlds. You can spend time with family, but then also make money in the background. So reason number three is also being able to focus on just being the artist and stop handling everything in your business, like all the admin. And then reason number four is save massively on the wages that you pay for an assistant, if that's something you're looking to do, because an assistant will probably be 30, 40K a year, whereas Kyra is a heck of a lot less than that. I can tell you that. Okay, so the first step is getting ChatGPT to pick the business. So I've already done the prompt. Let's see what business he has given us. If it opens. Okay, so the prompt should be done. Okay, so this is the prompt. Put a few requirements in there, just so then I can actually reach out to them at the end. Okay, so it has found Honor T Browse. I'm not sure how to pronounce it to be honest, but it's given us the website and the Instagram. Okay, so that's all we're going to need to be able to tailor this AI to the actual brand voice and also like just about the business in general. So the AI assistant will actually know everything about the business and the treatments that they offer. So then it can actually like function as a proper assistant and actually book consultations. So we have that there. So we'll keep that in the background for now. Okay, so let's go on to the step-by-step guide. Okay, so the first step is, and I'm going to be doing this live obviously, so make an point-wise and high-level account. So those are the only two platforms that we're going to need. Might sound complicated, but you can just watch me do it and then the steps will also be in the description below. Okay, so we need to, on a point wise, we need to sign up for a business account. Then on high level, we need to sign up for an extended free trial. Okay, so for a point wise, what you're going to want to do is go to point wise and then click build my free AI agent and then start trial over there and then sign up for an account. Obviously, I won't be showing that bit just because there's going to be my own details in there, but I will do that now and then unpause the video. Okay, so we have signed up for the Pointwise account. Obviously, that's pretty straightforward. But just because there's bank details involved, I just didn't show that bit. But we have got the Pointwise account here, and we can go to AI agents, and this is where we'll be creating it. Now we can sign up for high level. Okay, so I'm just going to click this link here. Okay, so once you've signed up for high level, you're going to get a screen a bit like this. So now high level is ready, and a Pointwise is ready, so we can move on to step two. Okay, so step two is focused on high level. So if you don't know what high level is, it's basically a platform that most marketing agencies use and just basically any agencies or consultants use, and it's just like a platform where you can manage all your inquiries. So it's also super useful for PMU artists as well, but it's just not that well known in that space yet. But basically, what it's going to do is going to allow us to connect Instagram and Facebook, where you get the inquiries from, to the actual AI assistants, and they can basically speak to each other, and it works. So the first step is to add a team member to high level in my staff. Okay, so we're going to want to click up here, and then click the second option. Okay, so once we've done that, we go down to settings, bottom left, and then go to my staff, which is here. And then we're going to want to add a team member. So for this bit, we're in my staff. Obviously, I won't be creating an account in her name just because I'd be like a bit weird, but I'll just be putting another name inside. And then obviously the AI will be tailored to the brand details that will be going over there. But yeah, for now, let's just put in another name. Let's just put in my own name. Okay, and now we're just going to save. Okay, so now the user's created, so let's go back here. So we have done this. Move my camera. Okay, so now we need to create a calendar. So we go down to calendars. And then it's already made one for me just because I've just set up the staff member, so you'll have that there. So that's done. So create calendar. And now we need to connect Google Calendar so the AI will know your availability and doesn't double book you. So we go down to integrations and we go take me there. And then this is pretty easy to do. We just go here, add new, and then it's just this option there. If you want to connect Outlook, if you use Outlook instead, then you can just connect that. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so now we need to connect Instagram. So the AI will actually be able to see your Instagram and Facebook messages and actually reply to them. So let's do that now. So we go back to integrations. And then we click connect here. And then this is just my dummy account that I'll be using. Okay, and we don't need to do that. Okay, so that's done. So pretty easy until now. Okay, so step 3 is the Cairo step. So basically we're now going to be creating the AI assistant, but I've made it so much easier for you watching if you want to do this yourself, that I've made something called a JSON. Basically it's a file, and most of it, about 90% of the AI is done for you, and all we're going to need to do, which I'll be showing you in a sec, is just edit like a few brand details, but that's it. So yeah, let's do that now. So that's high level. Okay, so point wise, so we're here now, so we click AI, create AI agent, and we click import strategy. Obviously this will be linked below if you want to do that. So import strategy, and then we pick our file. So it's this one at the top. Okay, yeah, all of it we want. Okay, so now it's basically all done. It might look like there's 1,000 different options and it's all in a weird green color, but it's really easy. So we keep all of this. Kyra, if you like that name, you pick that name. So and then in terms of your role is, so you are Kyra, an AI appointment assistant for PMU. Let's space that out. Okay, who has a master artist called, let me put this name here. Okay, just first name, located in Sacramento with over, let's see how many years of experience, if we can find that. That'd be good to have. Actually, let's see if we can find it. 6 years. Okay, cool. With over 6 years of experience, and then now the treatment. So we are specialized in permanent makeup treatments. For brows, we offer microblading. Okay, so what does T offer? What does she offer? Let's see. Okay, so let's head over to services to brows. Okay, cool. This is a nice website. Okay, so powder brows. Okay, so that's good. Powder brows. We have that there. Ombre brows. Okay, let's just change it. Powder brows, just consistency from all makeup look. Yep, that's right. Oh, then we go straight into lip blush. Okay, so looks like it's just the one treatment for each. Let me make sure that's right. Yeah, does look like it's just powder brows. Okay, that's fine. I guess that makes it easier. So we just remove microblading. We remove powder brows, and then for lips we offer. Oh, okay, custom. So lips, and then so this is more of a looks more of a natural look to me. Lips fuller and brighter. Subtle, yeah. Let's just copy and paste all of that, and then let's go here, and then so honor to your lips, and this does a subtle yet captivating color boost. To make your lips look fuller and brighter, and then we just delete that because that's the only treatment there for lips. And then we have eyes, so lash line enhancement. Let's put that there. That's just an enhancement, so it looks like we're on the natural theme here. Okay, so lash line enhancement. Oh, lash line enhancement. Actually, let's put that in. There we go. Okay, lash line enhancement, and then so we create the illusion. Okay. To create illusion of. So basically, for this bit, yeah, as you can see, hopefully it was quite straightforward. What we did was just customize it to the treatments that this PMU studio actually offers. So yeah, that's just something you're going to want to do based on the treatments you actually offer. So you put treatment, and then you put just a short description, and then that's it. And then you don't want to change any of this. Here's lead context after finding, and this bit you want to change on a browse, and then that's it. Lucy, and we put, there we go. Okay, probably gonna want to keep all of this. Master artist tie at honor browse. With tie. Okay, looks good. Looks like we've customized this bit. Okay, so save prompt. That's good. That's step one. Done. Conversation. Hi, I'm Guy's assistant. Okay, that's good. That's done. Step three, booking. Okay, so what we're going to want to do, since I obviously don't have access to this random business I just found's calendar, what we're going to want to do is just put in the booking link. So, book your free consultation with Kai here. So instead of just doing automated booking where the AI can book the consultation for you on your calendar, what we're going to need to do, obviously because I don't have access for that, and we don't really want to for this case, we're just going to want to put in her booking link, so then it would function like that. Obviously, we won't actually be booking the appointment, just in case you're wondering. Okay, so it seems like she doesn't have a consultation. Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah, let's just copy that link. Let's go back there. Done. Okay, cool. Super easy. So I am the business owner and master artist. I have 6 years of experience. Let's see if there's any more details. So my style is very natural. My style is very natural and conservative. My business is located in Sacramento. My phone number is this. Oh, done. Okay, so now for the FAQs, let me make myself smaller, put myself up there. There we go. Okay, so with that, so as you can see, this bit we're not creating anything new. We're literally just changing it from Lucy, which is just the default that I've made it to be, and we're just changing it to the actual brand. So it's pretty simple. As you can see, we're just like scanning for anything that's the default one, which is Lucy and Microbating Miami, and we're just changing it to the actual brand. So this is something you can do once you download it and you upload it for just following the steps that I've done. Okay, so yep, you can check out our latest work at, what is the at here? There it is. Change back to the tab. Done. Okay, what if I have previous work done? Check out, browse, Google Maps. Dun, 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 dun. Looks good. Yep, done. And so that's done. Save. That's done. Cool. The AI is literally done. Well, the next steps are just going to be connecting it to high level. But that's literally it. Like a couple of clicks and we're done. Okay, so import the JSON, edit the match brand. Step 3 is done. So now, step 4 is plugging Kyra in to go high level. So go to integrations tab on a pointwise and follow prompts. Okay, so now we're in the integrations tab. We click connect. Just loading it up. Sometimes high level is a bit slow. Cool. Okay, so yep, this is all good. We have to click next. And we're going to want to connect it to sub account. So that's done. So now let's go back to integrations. Okay, so that's done. So let's go back to step by step. So that's done. Okay, so now step 4 is step 2, whatever. So assign snapshot to high level sub account. Okay, so to do that, Excel smaller again. Okay, so we're going to want to click copy snapshot. So that's done. As you can see, it's copied to clipboard. So now all we need to do is go to a new tab and go to the top and just copy and paste the link. So just Control V or Command V, and then search. And now it's going to do this all for us. So as you can see, hopefully there's not been any like techie jargon so far. It's just been pretty simple copy and pasting. So yes, import now. So that's done. So now that we've copy and pasted that, now we need to assign that thing that we just copy and pasted to the sub account. I'll show you how to do that now. Okay, so now that we've done that, so we will be on this screen. Okay, so we're going to want to go to manage client and then actions at the top, load snapshot, and then it's going to be this one, just the first one that you're going to see. And then, yep, proceed, select all, and then once it loads, proceed. Just do that to confirm. Done. Okay, cool. Close that. Okay, so now we can go to settings. So now that we've done that, so we've done 2.5. Now we need to add keys and sub-account settings. So to do that, we go here and we copy something called the API key. We just click the copy button and we go back to high level. And then we go to click the switch, second option, and then settings, and then custom values down here. Okay, so now we see this API key, that's what we just copied now. So edit custom value, enter value, update, done. While that's updating, we go back here and we copy the other one just opposite the API key. And then we go back here. Now that's done, we click edit on the second value and we go boom, done. Now that's updating, so we can check the next steps. So add keys, that's done. So now, this is something that we're going to want to do if we are actually connecting the calendar. So since we aren't actually connecting like Thai from on a Thai browse a calendar, then obviously we're not going to do that. But I do have another video covering how to do that if that's something that you are looking to do. But since we are just sending the person, since the AI that we're building is just sending the potential client a link to book a consultation, we don't need to do that. Okay, so now trigger customer applied in automations. So it sounds super complicated, but I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so go back and then go here to automation. And we're going to have this pre-done for us. So we click there and then we click trigger AI. And now it's going to open this thing up for us. Okay, so as you can see, it says add new trigger. So we're just going to click add. And then what we're going to want to add is something called, here it is, customer replied. So that's what we're going to want to trigger. So we search customer replied. And we click that, and then we click save trigger, and that's done. Okay, so now that we've done that, we add tag free consultation. So let's just copy that, and then go here, and then click on the plus here, and then go to tag, search tag, or is it add tag? Let's see. Nope, it's just tag. Okay, add contact tag, free consultation. Okay, save action, and then go here, and then click save at the top. Okay, so that's done. And then we've done that, and as you can see, we've finished the steps. So now it's time to test it. Okay, so let's just go back there, and then as you can see, we've got everything here. So to test it, what I recommend you do, and what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna text my dummy Facebook account from my actual Facebook account, and then so the dummy account is where the Kyra is and where it's gonna reply. And then obviously the dummy account is just another account I have. So basically what I recommend that you do at this stage is you get your maybe like your son or your daughter's Instagram account, and then you message yourself on Instagram to the account that you've set it all up with, that you've connected in high level, that thing where we were connecting the Instagram from like step 2, so just so you can test out and make sure it works. But I'm gonna test it live with you now. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so let's go to Facebook. As you can see, it's just a super weird dummy account I made a bit ago, but it will work for this example. So basically, unofficial page name over here is where Kyra is basically living right now, so that's where she is. So basically when I send a message now pretending to be a client, just in this scenario, then Kyra, who is going to be Ty's assistant in this case, is going to reply, and she's going to send us a consultation link at the end, and then I can book for a consultation. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how this AI assistant works and how it can automate all your Instagram and Facebook inquiries. Then I'm going to be showing you how it can also automate text inquiries and SMS. So yeah, let's do it. I'd like to get my brows done. Okay, so Kyra will take about 30 seconds to a minute to reply, just to keep it human, but also very fast, to the point where, you know, you do get that edge over the competition, because, you know, they're probably going to take 2, 3, 5 hours to reply, whereas with Kyra, you'll be replying within a minute, 30 seconds, so you're more likely to get that booking, and then also you don't have to reply yourself, so it's a win-win. Boom. Okay, so now a minute later, Kyra has replied. So she introduced herself, which is great. This is the perfect first response you're going to want to do, just in terms of what converts better from lead to booking. So this is the perfect first response. So hey, my name's Kyra, I'm Ty's assistant. You're looking to get your brows done for the first time, or have you had them done before? And this is perfect, asking this kind of question, because biggest mistake I see that could be why you might be losing out on a bit of leads right now is that when you reply, if you rush the sale too much, like if you say, oh, that's great, here's the link to pay the deposit, then that's just going to scare the lead off, because at the end of the day, this is like quite a big deal, you know, tattoo on their face, lips, you know, brows. So you do need to like comfort them a bit, and Kyra's going to do this for you on autopilot. So let's reply. So I'm going to say, I'm gonna say, oh, hi, Kyra. Nice to meet you. It's my first time, actually. Okay, so it's going to be about 30 seconds to a minute before we get another reply, so I'll just pause it quickly. Boom. Okay, so Kyra has replied. By the way, if you don't like Kyra's tone in terms of like, maybe you personally you'd be a bit more informal in terms of like how you send messages, that's something you can tweak as well. You can also make it so that Kyra makes more grammar mistakes. Like for example, no, sometimes it might spell it like K and W, so it seems even more human. But I think especially if you're charging higher prices, it could be better to take an angle like this, which is why I've set up Kyra like that. But yeah, let's reply now. So you're hoping for a more natural brow look, or something that looks like more makeup. So I will say, I'm hoping for a more makeup look, but without having to do my brows each day. So now let's see what Kyra replies. Okay, so about let's see, about 2 minutes later, so still keeping that human touch, exactly what we want. Kyra has replied, so powder brows sound like a great fit. They give that soft, filled-in makeup look without daily effort. So that's exactly what I said here. So, she actually reads the reply and then actually gives you, like an assistant would do. So actually that human touch. So have you heard of powder brows before? I'm gonna say, mm, uh, yeah, I've heard of them before, but um, don't know too much about them. Okay, so now let's see what Kyra says. Okay, so here we have Kyra's reply about a minute and a half later. So no worries, powder brows use a gentle shading technique to create a soft makeup-like finish that lasts 1 to 3 years. And then she goes for the consultation. So now that she's like understood, what I'm looking for, have I had my brows done before, what my kind of problems are. Now we go for the consultation to get all the questions answered. So that's perfect. So yeah, now we can say. Yeah, sure. That sounds good. Okay, and now we have the actual booking link. So it's the exact link that we put in. And yeah, just pick a time that works for you. You can book your free phone consult here. So that's perfect. So had we connected the calendar, and which I cover in my other video, had we connected the calendar, then Kyra would have booked me on Ty's calendar just for the times that actually work for her. Basically the times where she's not already booked. But yeah, here we just have the link that we can click on and then book like that. But yeah, that's it. And then we can also ask other questions like, oh, actually, will it hurt? Or like we throw curveballs like that, but since we put those FAQs in there, which were already done for you, we just had to tweak a couple of the names, like from Lucy to T. Then that's it. But so you'll actually know how to reply. We'll see in a sec the reply. And now here we have the response. About 2 minutes later, a minute later, to get the concern. Most people say it feels like more like light stretching. We numb the area, so it's super manageable, perfect. And then I just go ahead and book the consult there. So that is how Kyra works. So I've shown you about half an hour now how it can reply to all of your Instagram and Facebook inquiries, and I've shown you step by step so you can actually do it yourself. So I'm gonna be sending this video to Ty, who is a Sacramento PMU artist that we made this for at random. So I'm going to be sending it to her for free and see if she wants to use it, and I can update you guys in the following video. But yeah, in terms of getting this Kyra to reply to your text messages as well, which is something it can do, all we're going to need to do is go to high level, and I can make a video on this if you want. Just comment down below if you want that. I'll go to high level and then just add your number to high level, so then Kyra will be able to see your messages there and then reply to inquiries on there. But yeah, that is it. So yeah, that's it in terms of the video. I hope this was easy to understand, and I do hope you use it for yourself watching as well, and I will be sending it to Ty and updating you guys to see what she says. But yeah, that's it. I hope you have a great day, and bye-bye.